Well, from Russia's 40-mile-long convoy to devastated cities, satellite images help to illustrate the impact of this war. And correspondent Evan Lambert joins us from Washington, D.C. on the importance of these pictures during this tense conflict, Evan.
Nichole, these commercial satellites are being used in Ukraine more than any other recent conflict, and essentially they told us that this war was about to start. In the almost month-long Russian invasion of Ukraine, we've seen harrowing images of explosions, fires, and destruction on the ground. But some of the most important images documenting the war have come from space. Commercial satellite images from companies like Maxar, Planet Labs, Capella Space gave us some of the first indications that Russia was readying an attack, and when their invasion began to struggle, like the photos showing the stalled Russian convoy outside Kyiv.
They haven't, from our best estimates, have not made any appreciable progress, geographically speaking, in the last 24 to 36 hours.
In the context of Russian denials and disinformation, these satellites even providing evidence of possible war crimes. Some of the latest showing burning apartment buildings in Ukrainian cities and destruction at the Lviv airport, or countering the Russian narrative that it hasn't targeted civilians. Let's zoom in to Mariupol. This photo showing the words children in Russian written on two sides of a theater in that city, flattened by Russian bombs as hundreds sheltered inside.
There are more and more satellite companies. There are more and more satellites. They are passing over targets more and more frequently, and their quality is getting better.
Defense analyst H.I. Sutton says satellites and other open source intelligence are playing a bigger role in Ukraine than in any other recent conflict. And new technology allows companies visibility regardless of weather or light conditions. It's called synthetic aperture radar.
This is a new capability that hasn't been around very long.
Dan Getman, vice president of product for California's Capella Space, says they share unclassified images from their SAR satellites with both the U.S. government and the public. Their way of helping support the Ukrainians.
We can actually capture images at night. We can capture images through dense cloud cover or smoke, which allows us to provide transparency under almost any conditions.
And Nichole, it is not clear how Russia uses this technology. We know the U.S. government has its own satellites, but a lot of the information about them is secret. We think that they are better quality, but experts telling us that these commercial satellites, their quality is just getting better and better. Nichole?
All right, great reporting there, Evan. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.